Shalom Aleichem Internet, my name is Rabbi Geisinsky. I hope everybody had a very wonderful and meaningful Rosh Hashanah. And here we now stand on the eve of the very special Shabbat that's in between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And it has two names. Shabbat Shuva, which is a connotation of the Torah that is read on this Shabbat, which is Shuva Yisrael ad Hashem Elokecha, return, O Israel, unto God. And the second name for this Shabbat is Shabbat Teshuvah. And that is because we are in the 10 days of repentance from Rosh Hashanah through Yom Kippur, the Aseret Yemei Teshuvah. So this Shabbat is called Shabbat Teshuvah, the theme of repentance. But the truth is, Shabbat Shuva is really that exact same theme, because when the Haftorah says return, O Israel, unto God, it's not talking about returning after lunch. It means return in repentance. So the question is, if it's the exact same theme, why two different names for it? So upon deeper analysis of the words Shuva and Teshuvah, one could say that we're really talking to kind of two different people in two different statuses. Shuva is a command, return. In other words, we're talking about somebody who has yet to achieve Teshuvah and we're repentance, and we're turning to them and saying, begin the process, work on it, return unto God. While Shabbat Teshuvah, we could be talking about a person who has already achieved the status of Teshuvah, and so therefore we are saying, as a noun, this is the Shabbat of Teshuvah, the Shabbat where Teshuvah has already been achieved or accomplished. So each name is addressing, in a sense, anybody wherever they're holding. A Jew who has yet to begin the process of Teshuvah, and to them we're saying Shuva, return, or to somebody who we are confirming has already achieved a certain level of Teshuvah, and we're saying Shabbat Teshuvah for you, this is a Shabbat of where the status of Teshuvah has already been achieved. Or perhaps more meaningful and more powerful, we can say this is actually talking to the exact same person. And the person is one who, to a certain degree, can look at the Shabbat and say, for me, this is a Shabbat of Teshuvah. I had a particularly meaningful Rosh Hashanah. I've been working on myself to whatever degree it is, and I feel like I've achieved a status where I am pretty comfortable. I'm pretty proud of my accomplishments. I have returned. I have achieved a Teshuvah. I have, in a sense, set myself up for a better year than the year before, and I can say mission accomplished. Comes the name, the dual name of the Shabbos, and tells you, even if to a certain degree you are correct, and for you it is a Shabbat Teshuvah, a Shabbat in which the status of Teshuvah has already been achieved, to you there is also still the mandate of Shuva Yisrael, return, O Israel, because we're talking about return unto God, return till God. That is an infinite goal, an infinite limit. Not just the sky's the limit, but God's the limit. Which in other words means to say, as the old Yiddish expression, if gut is gut, is besser nit besser. If good is good, and you are in a good place, Teshuvah has been achieved, is better not better? Is there not more that you can do to become an even better person, even closer to God? And the answer always is yes. So that the Shabbos is a clarion call to wherever you are, whether you have yet to start Teshuvah at all, and we're saying the Shabbos is saying, come and do what it takes to become closer to God. And to one who believes and to a certain degree is correct in assuming that they have achieved a Shabbat Teshuvah, a Shabbat where they are already on the status of having achieved repentance. To them, the Shabbos says, it's still for you Shabbat Shuva, a Shabbat in which there is a call to further, in a sense, your return to God. Because at the end of the day, we can always come a little closer to God. We can always be a little bit more spiritual. Let's push that envelope a little bit more. Let's not be satisfied. Let's make this a year of constant growth. And as we stand now between the days of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, and it really is a powerful time and a motivational time, a catalytic time, let's push the envelope every single day and use this Shabbos, in a sense, as that springboard. So whatever was good enough for Rosh Hashanah, which was already great, I'll take it up a notch for the Shabbat Shuva, and even further going forward. Because in this period and in Judaism in general, God's the limit. Shabbat Shalom.